Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're reacting to more Forex traders on TikTok. Let's jump right in.
My biggest loss in Forex was $400,000 or
$400,000? That almost $500,000. That's a humongous loss. Whatever else this guy has to say, props to him for saying that out loud. That takes some guts.
or perhaps a little more. And the worst part about it, guys, is that it wasn't even my money. It was investors' money who...
Ooh. I was going to ask, where are you getting $400,000 to trade with? But that is actually, a lot of people would say, well, like, oh, at least wasn't your money. That's probably worse. Losing other people's money, this is why I don't do it. I can imagine is probably the most painful experience ever. It's like when you take a loss, but not only do you take a loss for yourself because you're trying to manage money for somebody, which usually entails you get some sort of cut, but also you lose that money for someone else, and their disappointment is like, it's like when your dad says to you, like, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. It's so painful, right?
Who had their accounts connected to my account. And this is why I
Forex
hate EAs, because I was using a gold EA, which for the last 6 months before the day of the loss, it was doing 60%, 70% a month. And then
this is actually such a valuable video for us to watch.
the day I connect my Forex money to it, it blows up. 400.
So here's the thing. So the guy said, basically, Lewis here says that he doesn't like EAs. He was trading gold, 60 to 70% per month. This is the example. This is the prime example of what a lot of new traders struggle with. And I'm not, discrediting this guy, because this is a story he's telling us, which I really, really praise him for doing that. But a lot of times this is what new traders do. They think 60, 70% per month returns is normal. They think that that's like something that's sustainable, and it can work for a little while, especially if you're using like an expert advisor or something, and people on the internet tell you that it's going to do that sort of number. And then when it doesn't, when it all blows up, when it all ends, they're left with just ginormous losses. And especially in this case where he had a lot of client money going on, that's a scary situation. Look at these Forex losses. Goodness. Stop loss. Okay. Got a stop loss in there. He's very close. That's so close to getting hit. Hey, it came back. We're back in the game. Look how close that was. That is what you call a close call.
Assalamualaikum guys. So hari ni aku lost $6,000 disebabkan news. Ini antara sebabnya aku tak suka betul cerita news. Sebab kita tak tahu, kita tak expect.
So I just got stopped out on my US 30 long, and it's another loss, and it's sixth loss I've taken in a week and a half, and it's been a very long extended losing streak. And to be honest, I'm trying very hard to keep my psychology intact. I'm trying to not let it get to my heart, but it is difficult when you've taken loss after loss after loss. I still have so much faith in my system. I know for a fact there's a win coming around the corner. I know it's just a matter of time before I take a win.
Daniel FX right here. I love his commentary here, talking about a losing streak and how mentally, psychology, psychology-wise, it's difficult. Losing streaks are really, really strenuous to even the best of traders, people who are most experienced in the whole world. 6 losses in a row is tough to deal with. And not only that, it's almost actually like a certainty. If you're using stop losses, you're gonna have 6 losses in a row. In fact, you're gonna have 10 losses in a row, 15 losses in a row at some point or another in your career. It is going to happen. It happens to absolute best traders of history. They have terrible losing streaks. This is how markets go, right? Even if you have a coin that's 60-40 probability, that 40% can still hit 8-10 times in a row and cause you some serious losing streaks. You are not, nobody is invincible to losing streaks, and so that's why risk management and trusting a system is so important. So Daniel FX, love the content, man.
How to deal with losses and winning in trading. Guess what? They're exactly the same thing. That's the #1 lesson I could share with you. Losing and winning is the same thing. The only problem is we feel like losing is a condition and we have to win. That is not the case when it comes to trading. So this is how to deal with losses and...
I would very much disagree with this, actually. Dealing with losses and dealing with wins is very different, I would say, because when you're winning, when you have a win streak, our brains, the way we're wired, it's like when everybody has this like short-term look back period, this short-term bias that we like focus on. When it comes to trading, it's like when we're winning, we feel invincible, and that's all we can sort of remember. It's like there's no losses coming. This couldn't possibly go wrong. And that's where traders oftentimes leverage too much, they get greedy, and then it all goes bad. And then when you're losing, the losing streak is also contagious as well. You feel like I can't execute my trade properly, I can't, find the proper setups, I have no trust in my system, I'm doubling down, I'm taking stop losses off. How to deal with them is very mentally different, I would say. When I'm winning, what I tend to do is I try and sort of just expect that things are going to normalize and things are going to, I'm going to take a loss at some point, and that's okay, right? I try to, when I'm on a win streak, I try to not change my position size. I still will take trades if I find them, but I'm not going to sort of over leverage or let it get to my head to the best of my ability. I'm still a human. When I'm losing, my strategy is to step away. I am more likely to do more damage the longer I stick around if I keep trading when I'm losing over and over, if that makes sense. So I would say it's different in my personal opinion. This man just loaded up 4 quick lot sells in this candle. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lots on a $1,000 account. Oh. That's a 50% drawdown. That's painful, man. Started at 1,000, went down to 550, just like that. And this is why trading gets such a bad rep. People so often like assume trading is gambling because they see people going all in on trades. I mean, this guy very quickly, if that trade had gone any worse, he could have lost the entire account. Now, of course, you could say if it went right, he would have made a bunch of money, but trading isn't, the longer you stay in this game, the more you realize trading is not about making money first, it's about protecting your money first. And anything that puts a ton of exposure on your account like this, sure, it's exciting, it's fun to watch, it's fun to react to, but it's not something I recommend, that's for sure. Slow and steady wins the race. It's like that little story you heard on the playground, right? The tortoise versus the hare. The hare sprints and tries to make everything happen quickly, tries to get right to the finish line and win the race, but he tires out and he gets all arrogant, he lays down by the tree, and then what happens? The tortoise, who's so slow and gets made fun of the whole time, he stays consistent and eventually crosses the finish line even before the hare or the rabbit, because he stopped to take a nap. If you haven't heard that story before, it applies to trading a lot, I think. So oh my gosh, this is stressing me out. Look at all these orders, and the account is tiny. Oh my gosh, the account is a $50 account. I've never seen somebody do more on a $50 account than this. That is amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. You guys seem to love these TikTok reaction videos, and I enjoy doing them. So I'll keep doing them if you guys smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, and we'll see you back next time. See you later. It looks like you made it to the end of one of my videos. Thank you so much for supporting my content. It really means the world to me. And down below in the description, I put together some of my best resources for aspiring traders who are looking to improve. I've got some free downloads that could help you, some broker recommendations, and if you'd like to join our Discord or get access to some of our trading software, all of that will be linked down below in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.